trauma bonding. It can be a form of where someone or yourself could be talking about a situation that happened, and it can be in a place of where you're coming from a victim mentality and blaming someone else that could be a villain or something bad happened to you and looking for sympathy or for someone to side with you. And it could, to some degree, I didn't know I was trauma bonding when I kept talking about how someone had scammed me and conned me. And then I had to look at also when someone else was talking about a situation that happened to them and they seemed to look at the worst case scenario, looking at how the bad qualities of other people. And I had to look at myself, okay, where have I done that? Where have I just jumped to conclusions that someone else was really bad, or jumped to conclusions of someone might do something bad to me because of something that happened in my past, and automatically assuming that another person will do that, just looking out for the red flags instead of giving the benefit of the doubt. Because when I did give someone the benefit of the doubt, I got burned for it because I didn't trust my intuition. But with trauma bonding, it's that repetitive vicious cycle of really not seeing someone where they're at and just playing the victim game and seeing and not seeing where we played a role in co-creating that problem. And with in terms of when someone else was gossiping about someone and trying to get someone on their side, I didn't like it. I At one point I was looking for solutions, looking for things to see, okay, maybe they were just in a bad mood, maybe this and that, but I was also dismissing what was going on within them, and I was downplaying how bad it might have been, but I also was looking at, okay, where did they or I might have brought it onto them myself, or I might have reacted in a negative manner, in a very condescending manner, critical manner that caused them to react a certain way. Because most of the time, if I'm coming across someone, I wouldn't really get triggered, and I usually don't, am not the one to badmouth or condescend someone, but I had to look at, there has been times I've done that and I've actually talked crap about someone else, and looking at, okay, I was always making them the bad person, but where was I playing the role in causing them to probably react a certain way instead of responding. So that's trauma bonding, is where we, someone else has said, it's like an energy signature. If we always see ourselves as the victim, then we're always going to be attracting someone that might be a quote unquote a villain. If we're always seeing ourselves in a certain way to where we don't defend ourselves, we don't stand up for ourselves, we don't have boundaries, and we're always people pleasing, then of course we might be attracting someone that maybe has a tendency to take or whatnot. But that trauma bonding is where we connect with someone and keep telling that story over and over of who we are and how other people are, instead of looking within and seeing, where are we doing that to attract that? Where are we viewing ourselves in a certain way to attract that and bond with someone else in that same degree? Trauma bonding.